Mastering Money, a youth's guide to financial literacy. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a knack for making money while others struggle to get by? Well, the answer might be simpler than you think. It's all about financial literacy. That's right. Understanding money, how it's earned, saved, and spent can set you on the path to a secure future. You see, money isn't just about buying stuff. It's about making choices, planning for the future, and navigating life's ups and downs. It's about being in control, not letting money control you. But here's a shocking fact. Only 31% of young adults can answer basic financial questions correctly. That's less than 1 in 3. So why is financial literacy so important? Well, think about it like this. Imagine you're on a voyage, and your life is the ship. The sea is full of opportunities, but also risks and challenges. Now, wouldn't you want to know how to steer your ship, how to navigate the waters, and how to weather the storms? That's what financial literacy does. It equips you with the tools and knowledge to make informed decisions, to steer your life in the direction you want. Money matters, whether we like it or not. It affects our daily lives, our relationships, our dreams, and our goals. It's a crucial life skill, as important as learning to read or write. And just like those skills, it's never too early or too late to learn. Financial literacy isn't about becoming a millionaire overnight. It's about understanding the value of money, knowing how to manage it, and using it to create the life you want. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. It's about freedom, security, and peace of mind. So, whether you're just starting out or looking to sharpen your money skills, financial literacy is the key to unlocking your financial potential. This is the young African perspective. Let's explore this further and give you the tools to boost your financial literacy. Think about it. What is money? It's something we use every day, but have you ever stopped to consider its true essence? Well, let's break it down. Money, in its simplest form, is a tool that facilitates trade. It's a medium of exchange, allowing us to swap goods and services without having to resort to bartering. Imagine trying to trade a dozen eggs for a new pair of shoes. It sounds cumbersome, right? That's where money steps in, making transactions swift and simple. But money is not just a trade facilitator, it's also a store of value. Think about those coins jingling in your pocket or the crisp bills in your wallet. They represent your hard work, time, and effort. And the beautiful part is they hold that value over time. You can stash away a $100 bill today and it'll still be worth $100 next year, give or take a few cents due to inflation. In addition to being a medium of exchange and a store of value, money is a unit of account. It's a standard measure that allows us to compare the value of different goods and services. Without money as a unit of account, we wouldn't be able to determine how much a loaf of bread is worth compared to a pair of jeans, for example. Understanding these basic concepts of money can have a profound impact on your financial decisions. It can help you see money not just as something to spend, but as a tool to build wealth and achieve your financial goals. It can guide your saving, spending, and investment decisions, and ultimately shape your financial future. Knowledge is power, and when it comes to money, understanding its fundamental principles is the first step towards financial literacy. So let's start seeing money for what it truly is: a tool, a store of value, and a measure of worth. The more you understand about money, the better you can make it work for you. Now, when it comes to growing your wealth, which is better, saving or investing? It's a question that has sparked many a debate, but the truth is both are crucial in their own ways. Let's delve into this topic to understand it better. Saving, in essence, is the act of setting aside a portion of your income for future use. It's like creating a safety net for unexpected expenses or emergencies. The major benefit of saving is its low risk. Your money is usually safe and easily accessible, especially if it's in a savings account. However, the downside is that the returns on savings are typically low, barely keeping up with inflation. On the other hand, investing is where you use your money to buy assets, such as stocks, bonds, or real estate, with the expectation that these assets will generate income or increase in value over time. The potential returns from investing can be much higher than saving, making it a powerful tool for wealth creation. But remember, with higher returns comes higher risk. The value of your investments can go up and down, and there's the possibility that you could lose money. So which is better? Well, it depends on your financial goals and your risk tolerance. If you're saving for a short-term goal or you need the money to be readily available, then saving might be the way to go. But if you're looking towards long-term wealth creation and are willing to take on some risk, then investing could be a better fit. But here's the thing, you don't have to choose one over the other. In fact, a good financial plan includes both. You save for your short-term needs and emergencies and invest for your long-term financial goals. It's all about finding the right balance. So both saving and investing have their roles in building your financial future. They are two sides of the same coin, each with its own benefits and risks. But together they provide a solid foundation for financial success. Debt can be a powerful tool, but it can also be a dangerous trap. How can you tell the difference? Well, let's dive right in. Firstly, it's important to understand that not all debt is created equal. There are two main types: good debt and bad debt. Good debt can be thought of as an investment, something that will generate income or increase in value over time, like a student loan or a mortgage. Bad debt, on the other hand, is typically associated with purchases that lose value over time, like credit card debt from buying a new smartphone or a fancy meal out. But what's the real difference? It all boils down to interest. Interest is the cost of borrowing money, and it's how lenders make their profit. When you borrow money, you're not just agreeing to pay back the amount you borrowed, you're also agreeing to pay an additional amount, the interest, over time. This is where the danger lies. If you're not careful, the interest can quickly pile up, making your debt much larger than it initially was. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and getting bigger as it goes. That's essentially what happens with the interest on a debt. So how can you manage it effectively? The key is to understand your debt, know how much you owe, the interest rate, and the repayment schedule. Prioritize paying off high-interest debts first, as these will grow the fastest. Moreover, consider the purpose of the debt. Is it for something that will appreciate in value or provide a return on investment like education or a house? Or is it for something that will depreciate in value, like a new car or a vacation? The former might be worth the risk, while the latter might not. And remember, if you're finding it difficult to manage your debts, seek help. There are many resources available that can provide guidance and support. Remember, not all debt is bad, but understanding how to manage it is crucial. It's like fire. Used wisely, it can be a tool. Used carelessly, it can cause destruction. So let's use it wisely. The power of compound interest. Have you heard about the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest? Let's delve into this financial marvel. At its core, compound interest is interest on interest. It's the snowball effect in finance. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing steadily larger with each turn. That's how compound interest works, but instead of snow, we're talking about your money. Let's take a simple example. Suppose you save $100 in a bank account with an annual interest rate of 5%. After 1 year, you'll earn $5 in interest, so your total balance will be $105. Now, here's where the magic happens. In the second year, you're not just earning interest on your original $100, you're also earning interest on the $5 of interest you received in the first year. So at the end of the second year, your total balance will be $110.25. This might not seem like a lot, but over time, compound interest can significantly increase your savings. After 10 years, your $100 would grow to nearly $163, even if you didn't add any additional money. But remember, compound interest can be a double-edged sword. It's great when you're earning interest on your savings, but it can be harmful when it's applied to your debts. If you borrow money, you'll have to pay interest. And if you don't make your payments on time, the interest is compounded, meaning you'll owe interest on your original debt and the accumulated interest. So, it's essential to understand this concept to avoid falling into a debt trap. In essence, compound interest is like a secret weapon in your financial arsenal. It can help you grow your wealth over time, but it can also increase your debt if you're not careful. So, use it wisely. As you can see, compound interest is a powerful tool when used wisely. How can a budget help you reach your financial goals? It's a question that's often overlooked, but the answer is simple. A budget is a financial roadmap that guides you towards achieving your financial aspirations. Budgeting is the art of managing your money. It's about understanding where your money comes from, where it goes, and making intentional decisions about how to allocate it. It's the match that ignites financial discipline, helping you control your spending and save more. There are several budgeting methods out there, each with its unique approach. One popular method is the envelope system, where you divide your income into different envelopes, each representing a category of your expenses. When the money in an envelope runs out, you stop spending in that category until the next budgeting period. This method is excellent in instilling discipline. Another method is the zero-based budget. With this approach, every dollar has a job. You allocate all your income to different expense categories until you have $0 left. This method ensures that every cent is accounted for, leaving no room for impulsive or unnecessary spending. There's also the 50-30-20 rule. Here you allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. This method provides a simple and balanced approach to budgeting. Remember, the best budgeting method is the one that works for you. It should align with your financial goals and lifestyle. It might take some trial and error to find the right fit, but once you do, you'll be on a fast track to financial freedom. Budgeting is not about depriving yourself. It's about making your money work for you. It's about breaking free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and taking control of your financial future. So, if you're dreaming of buying a house, starting a business, or simply wanting to live a debt-free life, start by creating a budget. As we always say, a well-planned budget is the first step towards financial freedom. Why should you consider insurance as part of your financial plan? It's a question you may have asked yourself, and here's why. Insurance is not just a protective umbrella for a rainy day, it's a crucial part of a solid financial plan. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't just build the walls without a roof, would you? Insurance is like that roof. It shields your financial house, safeguarding your hard-earned income and investments from unforeseen circumstances. Now, let's dive into the different types of insurance and their roles in protecting your financial future. First up, we've got health insurance. This covers medical expenses and can be a lifesaver, literally and financially. It's no secret that healthcare costs can skyrocket, and without health insurance, you could find yourself in a financial hole that's hard to climb out of. Next is life insurance. This is especially important if you have people who depend on your income. If something were to happen to you, life insurance would provide a financial safety net for your loved ones. Then there's property insurance, which covers damages to your home or car. Imagine waking up one day to find your car stolen or your house damaged by a fire. Property insurance helps you recover from such losses without draining your savings. And let's not forget liability insurance. If you're ever found responsible for causing harm to another person or their property, liability insurance can protect you from bearing the brunt of the financial consequences. Despite the importance of insurance, only about 1 in 3 young adults has any form of it. This is a startling statistic considering the financial risks we face daily. But remember, insurance isn't about expecting the worst. It's about preparing for it. It's worth noting that insurance policies and premiums vary widely, so it's crucial to shop around and find the coverage that best suits your needs and budget. So, in conclusion, insurance isn't just a cost. It's an investment in peace of mind. It's the roof over your financial house, providing protection against life's unexpected storms. What if you could own a piece of a company and share in their profits? Would you be interested? Well, that's the basic concept of investing in the stock market. Now let's break it down a bit. When you buy a stock, you're essentially buying a small piece of a company. You become a shareholder, and as a shareholder, you are entitled to a share of the company's profits. This might come in the form of dividends, which are typically paid out on a regular basis. Investing in the stock market has the potential to generate significant returns. It's one of the ways that people build wealth over the long term. But it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's certainly not without its risks. The stock market fluctuates. Prices of individual stocks rise and fall based on a variety of factors, including the company's performance, the overall economy, and investor sentiment. When you invest in stocks, you're essentially betting that the prices will go up over time. But if they go down, you could lose some or even all of your investment. So, how can you mitigate these risks? Well, one strategy is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different stocks and sectors. Another strategy is to invest for the long term. While the stock market can be volatile in the short term, it has historically trended upward over the long term. Investing in the stock market also requires knowledge and research. You need to understand the companies you're investing in, their business models, and their financial health. There are numerous resources available to help you with this, including financial news sites, investment apps, and financial advisors. Investing in the stock market can be a great way to grow your wealth, but it's essential to understand the risks involved. Be informed, be patient, and remember, investing is a journey, not a sprint. So why does financial literacy matter? Let's take a moment to circle back to the key points we've covered throughout this journey. We started with the basics of money, understanding that it's not just a means of exchange, but a tool that can either empower or disempower us. We learned that the value of money lies in how we manage it effectively. Next, we delved into the concept of saving versus investing. We learned that saving is a good start, but investing is where the real magic happens. It's about making our money work for us and not the other way around. We then tackled the topic of debt. We discovered that debt isn't necessarily bad, it's how we manage it that matters. Used wisely, debt can be a lever to financial success, but if mishandled, it can lead to financial ruin. We also explored the power of compound interest, often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. We learned that the earlier we start, the more time we give our money to grow exponentially, creating a snowball effect. Then, we navigated the world of budgeting. We uncovered that budgeting is not about restricting our spending, but about understanding where our money goes and making informed decisions. We also looked at the role of insurance. We found out that insurance is not an expense, but a safety net that protects us against unforeseen financial shocks. And finally, we ventured into the stock market. We understood that investing in stocks isn't a game of chance, but a long-term strategy that can yield significant returns if done wisely. Through all of this, we've seen that financial literacy is not a luxury, but a necessity. It's the key to unlocking our potential and securing a better future. It empowers us to make informed decisions, avoid financial pitfalls, and achieve our financial goals. Remember, your financial future is in your hands. Start building your financial literacy today.